You're my sunshine in the rain.
We can make it to the top. What we need is unification. We got to find some motivation.
This young man is a student of the Northern Caribbean University in Mandeville, who is currently pursuing a Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communication. At 22 years old, he's the owner and founder of thatmad.com, and the budding cartoonist or candidate on the road to success this morning is Alwaine Thorpe. Welcome, Alwaine.
Yeah, thanks
How you doing?
for having me. Yeah.
Yes. So, Alwaine, when did you first know that mass communication was what you wanted to do?
Well, actually, I didn't know at first.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to be a DJ back in the day. And my mother was like, you should be a radio commentator or something like that. And she said I should do radio.
Yeah.
So I went to NCU to actually pursue radio.
Radio.
Yeah.
But somehow you specialize in television, as in that's your emphasis. Why is that?
Well, at NCU, like at many other institutions, they give you a taste of everything. And when I did everything, I preferred TV and advertising, but I gravitated more to TV after a while.
But you live in Kingston, and yet you attend NCU, that's in Mandeville.
Yes.
Why is that? Why not just attend Carmack in Kingston?
Well, NCU is more hands-on. When you're at NCU, you learn how to touch the button by touching the button, and you learn why by touching the button. You learn how to when and by touching the button.
Oh yes, but I mean, in Carmack, you first have your first and second years of theory, and then in third year, you're more practical. They ask you to do internships and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
You couldn't wait for that.
At NCU, you touch the button all the time. You learn by touching the button.
Okay, so your skills that developed in graphic and web designing, photography, they're all obtained at NCU, or were you self-taught, or did you go to another institution?
Well, they were really self-taught to help and aid in my projects, like the productions that we had.
Yes.
Like I would want to make my production a bit better. So these skills that I've acquired helped me to make my productions that much better.
Yeah, and not only that, you're doing freelance work as well, right?
Yes, I do freelance work, graphic designing, of course, web designing for my website, and the editing. I also do.
I see. Now you created a cartoon. I find it fascinating. Every day you find a young person creating a cartoon, and you got 1.9 million views in under a week. Tell us about this, please. I mean, it sounds so appealing.
Like people always ask me this, and honestly, I have no idea how it got that far.
Yes.
But it just blew up after the first 3 days, and I realized that a lot of people in Europe were viewing it.
What is the story? What's the plot?
It's called The Jamaican Rapunzel.
Okay.
And it just puts a twist to a worldwide known fairy tale.
Yeah, how so? What was your twist on the story?
Well, of course with Jamaicans, the colorful language of Jamaica.
Oh Lord, please tell me it's child friendly.
It's really not. It's not.
Okay, so 18 years and older. Where can we view this cartoon?
It's on YouTube, youtube.com/TheMadSpot.
The Mad Spot.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my YouTube channel, and there will be more, much more.
All right, because you're Mr. That Mad, right?
Yeah, at Mr. Thatman on Twitter.
Okay. Now, what inspired the idea, really? Really, behind the cartoon? I mean, kids love cartoons. Everybody loves cartoons. Adults watch cartoons still.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration?
Well, after a while, I just needed something to focus on because I do all these things. I just needed one thing to focus on, and I chose cartoons because Jamaicans, we don't have cartoons. We grew up watching cartoons of children running in the snow, and we don't know snow. We know dirt.
Yes,
and if we're supposed to make a snow angel in dirt, we're going to get beaten. So.
That makes sense. Now you're the owner and founder of thatmad.com. You founded that in 2008.
Yeah.
At the time you're probably 19 in your first year at NCU.
Yes.
Now tell us about Thatmad. What is it exactly?
Well, Thatmad is an entertainment website, and it focuses more on music than anything. We go to parties, we do coverage, and we offer multimedia services like the skills that I do, the graphic designing, web designing, the video editing, etc.
Okay, so at this point, starting Thatmad, mind you have like, what, 40 members now? 40 members of staff?
Well, yes. Well, not 40 we'll have 5 main members,
Yes.
and we'll have the rest that actually help out.
Okay, so those are the guys, that's the foot soldiers, basically,
Yeah.
doing the promotions and so forth.
Yeah,
So how did you find the balance? I mean, just starting up, everything's kind of rocky, everything's quite stable just yet. How did you find the balance?
Well, during that time, I was in my first year at NCU, and I found it smooth sailing, because at first, during that time at NCU, we didn't have that much workload as yet.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of free time, and I just used what I like to do during my free time, and it eventually helped me in my course of study.
Okay, so what are you currently working on?
Currently, I'm working on a cartoon, TV, for broadcast.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you give us a sneak preview, like tell us what it's about?
Well, the one that I have working on, it's really of 3 young boys, going through things that we went through as youngsters, that Jamaicans went through as youngsters.
Okay, so the playing football, hopping over fences, marbles, that kind of thing.
And cricket and those stuff that Jamaicans play.
Okay, so what kind of ages are we talking about, the age range?
We're talking about 16 and under.
16 and under.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so you guys should look out for that definitely. Around what time will you hope to have this broadcasted?
Fall season.
Fall season.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. So what motivates you, Alwaine? Tell me.
God firstly, and I find that it's really self-motivation and knowing that I can be successful and will be successful. Just knowing that what I'm doing is a very feasible venture.
Yes. What do your family think about it?
Well, they're supportive, but they push me to school mostly. They say finish school. That's the main objective.
Naturally.
But they're proud of the things that I've accomplished and the things that I will and plan to accomplish.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have a younger brother who's 9 now and a sister who's 5.
Okay, so I was about to ask if they're involved in the business as well, but not just yet. So where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
5 years, I do see myself running my own cartoon company, production company, and further on, I see myself owning a couple networks.
A couple networks
Yes.
in Jamaica?
In Jamaica.
Okay. So how far along are you, would you say, in your plans?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. It's okay, you're getting there. So what would you say to youth who have interest in a similar path to your own?
First of all, they have to believe. They have to believe in what you're doing. And focus on one thing, because like I did, I have a bunch of stuff doing. Once you focus on one thing and set on that set path, everything else will fall into place after that.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay. All right. Now it's tradition here on the road to success to ask each candidate a current affairs question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is crime out of control?
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Hearing this stuff on the news, it's really sad and embarrassing at the same time as a Jamaican, knowing that my fellow Jamaicans are going on bad.
Going on back.
Bad. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having this interview with me, Alwaine. I hope you have a fantastic day. Wish you all the best in your endeavors. And please, guys, visit thatmad.com.
Yes.
And on Twitter as well. You can do a little promo. I'm serious. You can do a little promo.
Yeah. Check out thatmad.com. It's a music site, entertainment website, and of course check out the vlog really on YouTube, youtube.com/themadspot, and follow me on Twitter, Mr. Thatmad.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was 22-year-old Alwaine Thorpe. He's a future entrepreneur, current entrepreneur, on the road to success this morning. That's good. All right.
You're my sunshine in the rain.